Good afternoon, students. Today let us revise lesson 7 and 8 from your English language as a part of our revision. In the lesson 7, parts of speech we have. In this lesson we have to learn the names of all the parts of speech. How many parts of speech are there and all the names in order. Then thereafter we have how to recognize parts of speech in a given particular sentence. So these are the two things we have to remember in this lesson. So there are 8 parts of speech. Number 1 noun, number 2 adjective, then we have pronoun, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. So in the exercises in page 29 I have already solved and sent, and some you have given I have given you in the copy work. I suppose you have done it. Now one thing what I have to tell you is I'm sure all the sentences and all the parts of speech you won't be able to recognize because we have not yet dealt with this all the topics. So at the end of the half yearly, up to that half yearly, I suppose you will be able to recognize it. So we have in the page 29 the first sentence, India is a rich country with many rivers and mountains. So we have I have already solved and given you which is what is verb, what is adjective, what is noun and pronoun or whatever it is. So just see how I have done it. So try to recognize, that is more important for this lesson. Now we'll go on to the second next lesson that we have to revise is lesson 8, the noun, generally called as naming words. A word used to denote the name of a person, place, things or quality is called a noun, and all the nouns are called also naming words, and more examples are given. Now kinds of nouns, there are 5 kinds of nouns that we have to learn in this chapter. That is first is the common noun, second proper, number 3 collective nouns, then we have abstract noun, and number 5 we have the material nouns. So already I have explained to you, but all the same just go through your lessons and we will dealt with the all the exercises given to you in your book. So if you see in page 32 we also have countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are the names of object, people, etc. that we can count, and more examples are given. Same way we have uncountable nouns which are also substance as well as abstract terms are given here. The nouns that we cannot count, they are known as the uncountable nouns. Then all the 5 kinds of nouns, please go through, all the explanations are given to you in the book itself. So these all are very important, please go through the lesson. Now we'll discuss the exercises. Page 33 we have the first one, underline all the nouns in the following sentences and put them under the right groups given below. So in the 5 boxes are given here, proper noun, common noun, collective, abstract and material. This also I have solved and sent to you. Underline, then thereafter you will put according to the category. So for this you have to be very very careful and attentively reading, thereafter you can do. For example, number 1, Anu likes bananas, oranges and apples. So we have name. Now Anu is a proper noun and bananas, oranges and apples we call it as a common noun. So like that some new words are given, please go through and complete it. So even if it is not given you for the test as an underline, but maybe asking you to pick out. So please pay attention, read the question properly, then thereafter you will answer. And you are already aware that you will be getting a multiple choice answers. So be carefully read it and get the correct answer. Then we have the, here are some nouns, divide them into countable and uncountables in green color. Page 34, 2 boxes are given, countable and uncountable. Which we can count, we will write under the category of countable nouns, and which we cannot do it, we will do it in the uncountable nouns. Already this also I have solved it. Like air, we cannot count, so it will come under uncountable nouns. I have just mentioned to you sea and UN. So you can make out which is a countable and which is uncountable. That is in page 34 in the exercise right on the top. Now we have the second one, A. Fill in the blanks with the abstract nouns from the box given. So right side words are given here. So just go through all those words and thereafter you have to. This also I have salt and scent. Like nouns are given like words. Young will become youth. Women, woman, womanhood. So just see. The dash of Mount Everest is 8,848 meters, means the height. So high will become in the abstract noun height. Then starvation. The many people die of starve. Now starve becomes starvation. Expect will become expectation. Punishment and a punishment. Laugh, laughter. Clean, cleanliness. Wise, wisdom. Discover, discovery. Then young, youth. The woman, womanhood. So these are the abstract nouns that is formed from these words, and according to the sentences you have to fill up. If you get a multi-choice, see that you are reading the sentence and correctly understanding. Thereafter you will answer it. Okay, if it is asked for tick it. If it has to be written separately, write it. Now we have page 34, the B parts. Fill in the blanks with the suitable nouns from the box. So in the box there are nouns are given. According to the sentences you have to choose and do it. This is also already I have solved it. So I hope you have done it in your copy or in your book. Number 1, I would like to buy a bunch of dash from the fruit stall. So according to the sentence you have to understand. Thereafter you have to pick up the noun from the. So here we have the first one, the grapes from the fruit seller. A bunch of grapes. Then I fell on the heap of dash on the bench. I fell on the heap of sand on the bench, beach. A herd of dash was grazing in the field. So a cattle, herd is a collective noun meant for cattle. So Shifara saw a pride of dash in the Gir sanctuary. Pride, collective noun for lions we use as a pride of lions. So please go through the rest of them and try to understand so that you will be able to write the correct answer for your test. So wish you all the best for your coming test. Read, understand the question. Thereafter you do the ticking or selecting or choose the correct answer. Thank you.